Arsenal Fan TV bully, what happened today?
Well, Arteta was as useless as a chocolate teapot, and Ozil seemed to be playing with licorice legs, like the string licorice legs, because he just couldn't stay on his feet, couldn't hold anybody off, and gave the ball away too much. He just looked totally disinterested. I felt sorry for Per and Lauren and Chesney, really, because they just had... was overrun. It was almost like the patches at the Alamo.
It seemed to me like they were playing at a certain pace. Liverpool, they were playing at a really fast pace, and we were like half-paced.
Well, I don't even think we was half-paced. We just stood off and let them run 25 yards. We've got to do the simple things. Put the ball out, stop them, get back and face. They was jogging back like something out. God knows what, and there was just no cohesion today. Everybody was attacking midfielders, and there wasn't anybody holding, no organisation. I know Arteta was shouting at people when the goals were going in, but he didn't do anything to stop him himself. I think he put in 2 or 3 tackles throughout the whole of the game. The rest of it, he just sort of danced around like John Belushi out of National Lampoon's Animal House when he was going with a ladder up to the old women's dormitory.
Now, you know what, you're singling out Arteta, but I thought, could any player come out of that with any credit today? I mean, it's a real hammering by a team that's, you've got to say, they're there as well, fighting for, top 4, but on that, if they play like that every week, they'd be fighting for more than that. Oh, a real hammering.
Yeah, definitely, and we shouldn't be getting hammerings like that. If we want to be seen as serious title contenders, we've got to get in their faces. The problem is, when we did try to get in their faces, we went too far and sold ourselves. They was able to get round us. You've got to leave a little bit of a gap, but be in their face to pressure them. And there was a few dodgy decisions as well. The first goal wasn't a free kick in the first place. And I actually shouted out, "Who's got Toure?" And he was stood right next to Skirtle. Nobody picked him up at all. They let people run in from the box. Suarez was pulling out the back of the boxes. And we was not doing the basics. To protect your goalkeeper, you've got to stop the crosses. You've not got to open up in front of them and go, "There's a goal, take a shot."
Now listen, that game against Manchester United now is huge. If we lose that game, could we be in danger of seeing our season fall apart?
I think the next 4 games are the biggest games that we've got this season, before even the ones in March, like with Chelsea and City. Because if we go after losing today, we lose to Man United, losing the FA Cup, then lose to Bayern, they'll be so despondent that I think they'll find it hard to actually pick themselves back up.
Do you think the team can bounce back from this? Can the team... We've seen them bounce back last year from adversity. Can they bounce back from this? Because it was humiliating today.
Well, hopefully the humiliation will give them a kick up the backside that they don't want to have again. I think all of them should actually be donating their whole week's wages, including Arsene Wenger, to charity. They shouldn't be expecting a wage packet this week at all. They need to start working on what they was doing at the beginning of the season. The cohesion, there was nothing there today. It was like silly string holding us all together. It was nothing at all. There was no organisation, there was no covering, no talking to each other. I know it wasn't great weather up there, a bit windy, cold, raining, but it's rained for 95% of the games this season, I think. How the country hasn't drowned yet, I don't know.